Tom was well off. He was at the pinnacle of his profession. He had a lovely wife, whom he adored. They had been married for 3 years. They only had one child, a son. They were devoted to their son. Tom was employed by a large technology firm in the city. He's been working here since he graduated 10 years ago. He lived in the city with his family, which included his wife and son. Tom would also look after his mother and father at home. He would send his parents a monthly stipend. His mother would manage his dairy business. Tom received a distress call one day at work. His father called to tell him that his mother's condition had worsened. Tom's mother had been diagnosed with cancer at the 4th stage. Tom's mother had previously received targeted therapy, a type of cancer treatment that targets proteins that regulate how cancer cells grow, divide and spread. Tom was fully funding this treatment to ensure her mother's health. Tom had just learned that she had stage 4 cancer. It meant her mother's cancer had spread throughout her body. Simply put, cancer could not be eradicated completely. The hospital where her mother was admitted had no choice but to provide treatment to prolong her mother's life and improve her quality of life. The problem was that treatment would be expensive. Tom had to decide whether to pay for her mother's treatment or let her die. Tom resolved to look after his mother. He had his exotic car sold. He then gave up his 4-bedroom apartment and rented a bedsitter. He then listed his 2 plots of land for sale. Thereafter, he sat down with his wife and they agreed to care for his ailing mother. Tom did all of this to care for his cancer-stricken mother. Her mother would smile at him and express gratitude for everything. She continued to live. The treatment plan was designed to extend her mother's life and improve her quality of life. Despite the large hospital bill, her mother was doing well. It got to the point where Tom decided to set up a standing order with the bank to pay the hospital 75% of his salary to cover his mother's treatment. He would survive on the remaining 25%. During one of his counseling sessions, he confessed to his counselor that he wanted to stay poor. The counselor inquired as to why. Tom explained that as long as his mother was in the hospital, receiving targeted therapy and chemotherapy to prolong her life, he felt complete seeing her alive, and that would forever take his salary. He went on to say that being poor was the happiness he desired, because if he returned to his normal life, her mother would die early. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button for more stories like this.